This video gives some guided directions on your unit analysis and measurement application assignment. So you're going to read through all the instructions, and then you're going to use this scale factor here as a unit fraction, because remember, anything over itself is 1, so we can multiply. One thing I want you to think about too is you could do this as a proportion and kind of work it around differently, but we're trying to follow the unit analysis steps as you've learned in the lessons. So it has a little bit different twist. That's why I'm giving this guide, just in case you're stuck on that. So our first step is to take what's given. And so we have the length of the trail on the map is 18.5 inches. So you're going to take what's given, but we're going to write it as map inches, just to track that, and put that over 1. And then you're going to multiply that by your scale factor. So you want to make sure you want to get rid of the map inches. So 1 map inch would have to go on the diagonal. And then the 24,000, we'll call it trail inches, goes up here. And so that way you're just left with trail inches. So you're following the same kind of thing, the dimensional analysis. The next step with this would be to go ahead and convert those inches to feet and then miles. And I think you should be fine with doing that. That's pretty, similar to what you've been doing in the other thing. I think just this first part is a little bit tricky. So for that one, I'll tell you what the answer should come out to be 7 miles, just so when you go on to the next part, you're good. And the second part, you are going to want to make a map, but you have this issue with your thickness of the pencil. So you have to take that into consideration. So again, you're going to figure out how many millimeters that really is on the trail or the ground, so to speak, and do the same kind of thing. You're going to take your given, which is the 3.3 millimeters, put that over 1, and then multiply it by your scale factor, which is your 24,000 millimeters on the trail or ground, you could say, whichever one you want, and then 1 millimeter on the map. Okay, so the given in this case is your 0.3 millimeters, and that's map. Okay, and the goal is again to get those units to cross out and be left with how much on the ground. However, millimeters on the ground is a lot, right? So we want to convert that over to meters. Okay, so you're going to convert your millimeters to meters for that one, and you should end up with 7.2 meters, just so you can track that and make sure you're getting that right. For part 3, so that one, we're just gonna get that 7.2 meters converted to feet. So that's something you've been using, that kind of conversions. We have a sheet that if you need to look that up, or you can, I'll just write it here for you since you're in the video. 1 meter equals 3.281 feet. So you don't have to look back at the conversion. So go ahead and set that up. So what you're getting graded on is how you're setting up your dimensional analysis, and then there is a part for accuracy too, but you can double check your answers in the video. So that would be 24 feet wide is the answer for that very last one. And then let me know if you're stuck on anything. Again, mainly on effort, but answers do count for something on these activities, but accuracy, but mostly looking if you're working your unit fractions and using the dimensional analysis rather than just looking stuff up in a Google thing and plopping down an answer. So I really do need to see the work on that. All right, so have a great day. I hope that helps.